Hello, everyone. I'm happy to introduce you to a new innovative device in pet care, the Pet Health Tracker. My name is John Eatman, and this is my partner,
I'm Colin Babin.
and I'm excited to share with you our device and how it is changing how we think about pet care. Our Pet Health Tracker is more than just a product, it's a lifestyle choice that gives pet owners the chance to take control of their pet's health. By connecting directly with their technology and offering impactful insights through a user friendly app, we're creating stronger relationships between pets and their owners while encouraging proactive care. At its core, the Pet Health Tracker is an advanced monitoring system designed to keep pets healthy, happy, and safe. Let's now move on to the specifics. Vital sign monitoring. With the Pet Health Tracker, pet owners can monitor vital signs like heart rate, respiratory rate, temperature, and activity levels in real time. This means there is no more guesswork when it comes to your pet's health. If they're running around the house or taking a nap, you'll always know what they're doing. We didn't stop there though. Our pet health tracker can also detect your pet's behavior, identifying changes that could indicate stress, anxiety, or underlying health issues, acting as a personal pet psychologist right at your fingertips. Location tracking. It was important to include GPS technology to make sure that your pet is never truly lost. Whether they've wandered off in the neighborhood or decided to explore outdoors, you'll be able to find their location and bring them back home. Health Insights. One of the most important features of our device is that it provides valuable health insights and alerts based on the data it collects. From preventive care reminders to medication alerts and vet visit recommendations, we're giving pet owners the information and empowerment to take steps towards their pet health and well being. User friendly app interface. All of this information and features are accessible through our easy to use mobile app. With this, pet owners can view health reports, set health goals for their pets, and even get reminders of veterinary visits and when to give medications. You might be wondering, how do you get the most out of Pet Health Tracker? Let me tell you. Enhance pet care. The Pet Health Tracker improves pet care by enabling proactive health management. Instead of waiting for symptoms to appear, pet owners can take steps before major symptoms or noticeable symptoms to keep their pets in top shape. Early detection of health issues. Our device detects health issues early by monitoring vital signs and behavior, allowing for quick intervention that can save your pet's life. Support for remote monitoring and telemedicine. In today's digital age, remote monitoring and telemedicine have never been more important. With a pet health tracker, pet owners can easily speak with veterinary professionals from the comfort of their own home, saving time, money, and stress. Uh, Market and target customer. With an understanding of our product, let's dive into the market. Who wants to buy this type of device? The research we have found overwhelmingly millennials want products that connect with technology, as well as being a huge percentage of the pet owners in the United States. With that, let's jump into some specifics. Market potential and consumer insights. Did you know that 66% of US households own a pet, totaling 86.9 million homes? Pets are an important part of American families, and the market for pet care continues to grow. In 2022 alone, Americans spent a massive 136.8 billion on their pets, showing a strong demand for new solutions like the Pet Health Tracker. What's even more compelling is that millennials represent the largest segment of pet owners, making up 33% of current pet owners. Millennials are not just pet owners, they are trendsetters with distinct preferences and behaviors. Millennial preferences and digital engagement. Millennials are highly engaged on social media, with 95% using it regularly and 86% accessing it daily. More than half of millennials are active sharers posting content regularly. This presents a significant opportunity for us leveraging social media as a key platform for product engagement and brand awareness. Uh, our brand positioning is centered around authenticity, transparency, and innovation values that resonate deeply with millennials. We understand that 84% of millennials do not trust traditional advertising, which is why we're focusing on building trust through social media engagement, user generated content, online reviews, and e commerce platforms. Distribution strategy and value proposition. To effectively reach our target audience, we're adopting a direct to consumer distribution model through e commerce platforms. This approach not only ensures a seamless purchasing experience, but allows us to engage extensively through social media, a vital channel for building brand trust and credibility among millennials. The Pet Health Tracker isn't just a product, it's a lifestyle choice that empowers pet owners to take control of their pet's health. By integrating seamlessly into their digital world and offering actionable insights through user generated app interface, we're fostering stronger relationships between pets and their owners while prompting proactive care. I'll now hand it over to Colin to tell you about the levels of production and manufacturing.
Thank you. So for the stages in development and manufacturing for this product, we looked into what processes are conducted by similar companies and products, as well as the individual components and parts that would be required to construct it. After which, a reasonable manufacturing strategy and product process was settled on, allowing us to appropriately decide the pricing and distribution of the product. The first step to any product development process is to craft some kind of functioning prototype. To do that, someone or a team of someone's, usually a product and design engineer, must ideate and itemize the desired components and functions they wish to see in a final product. In the instance of our invention, this comes down to a temperature sensor to monitor the pet's external body temperature, a pulse sensor to keep track of the pet's heart rate, a stretch sensor calibrated appropriately to measure respiratory rate and patterns of the animal, and then additionally, a microcontroller computer and wired board are necessary to build the beginning stages of a working prototype. The pricing of these components from off-the-shelf distributors as sourced from jclpcb.com are as follows. The temperature sensor, $4.95. The pulse sensor kit, $24.99. Stretch sensor, $9.95 per meter of length, and the microcontroller typically goes for under $1. Overall, the components required to create a functional prototype, excluding component housing and construction, sums up to around $40 to $42 USD. Once such components are constructed into one unit, the next step that follows would be to create an appropriate design for the product. At this stage, it should be decided what near final models of the product should look like once it is in the mass manufacturing stage, ready to be sold to consumers. In years past, such a process would be rather costly, requiring access to expensive equipment and resources, such as an injection molding machine or vacuum forming, to create plastic shells to house and contain the electrical components and form the final shape of the product. However, thanks to the last couple decades in advancement in 3D printing technology, such a process can be completed faster and easier than ever before. While not suited for mass production at an industrial manufacturing outside of hyper-specific use cases, 3D printing allows for quick, iterative, and inexpensive prototyping and product design testing. What utilizing this technology would allow a team to accomplish at this stage of product development is to create an imperfect but near final product ready to be interacted with and tested in a real world environment. Doing so means issues and problems with the product can be identified and resolved quickly, without the risk of wasting production costs. After the prototyping stage is completed, the design finalized, and all bugs eliminated from the product, comes the time to begin the manufacturing stage. Injection molding, though costly, is a common technique in which a mold, typically from machined metal, is injected with molten plastic, filling the cavities carved into the mold. Once the plastic is cooled and solidified, a solid shape remains to be used for the product it was designed for. Often the most expensive part of an injection molding process, even at a mass production level, is the creation of the initial metal carved mold. As per EcoMold, an injection molding company, this process can cost between $25,000 and $50,000. Fortunately, once the mold is created and a pricing plan set in place to pay for the continued molding process, it rarely becomes more expensive to proceed with creating molds. These costs would require the financial investment of a product or a company's investors as a way to get production started before the product can be shipped out and a profit can be made. The same is true of the sourcing of the individual components, which at this stage would be assembled on a custom board, which too can be replicated and mass produced. For the assembly process of this product, a similar strategy would be followed that is employed by many other Western countries: overseas assembly. The cheaper labor in countries such as China is something that has been discussed, and there are, of course, ethical considerations involved. There's also a much broader social oriented question as to why this is true, and how international systems have created a global culture and environment that leads to the borderline exploitative work of foreign countries. However, for the sake of succinctness and relevance to the product's pricing, this will be disregarded for the time being. There does exist an alternative to this, although also thanks to contemporary technologies such as automated manufacturing lines. Though a long-standing process, machine-operated arms and actuators were most commonly used for individual steps of an assembly line. However, as the technology improves and these arms themselves become smarter and more efficient and capable, it is much more reasonable to look into their utilization for products such as this than in previous decades. However, the size and scope of this product likely does not warrant such an investment. For this time in world history, foreign assembly is the most acceptable route. All the pieces in place, appropriately decided upon and agreed upon, the product is ready for manufacturing and distribution. We would hope that a product such as this we would hope that a product such as this be available for purchase from an online storefront straight from the company, as well as off the shelf at whatever outlets are willing to distribute. From the information gathered during research, we believe a price point nearing $50 is appropriate given the resources that would be going into the creation of this product. By this point, a team will have been hired and paid to develop an app-end software for this product. Users may connect to and pair with a product to begin its function as soon as possible out of the box. Factors such as the age of the pet, species, breed, and general health condition can be inputted by users, and using this data, the caller can effectively establish a baseline for the pet and safely monitor its health. In conclusion, we believe the Pet Health Tracker represents a significant advancement in pet care technology. This product is the intersection between several modern technologies, empowering pet owners to become proactive advocates for the pet's well. By integrating seamlessly into the digital lives of modern pet owners and offering actionable insights through our intuitive app interface, we're fostering stronger bonds and promoting a new era of preventative pet care.
Thanks for that, Colin. We're not just launching a product. We're launching something that can monitor your vital signs, their behavior, track them when they're missing, and give you health sites and alerts. This is we're pioneering a movement towards personalized, data-driven pet health management. Our commitment to authenticity, transparency, and innovation positions us uniquely to capture the attention and trust of today's pet owners, particularly millennials who seek meaningful connections and value-driven solutions. The potential impact of the Pet Health Tracker extends beyond individual pets and owners. It aligns with the broader trend of responsible pet ownership.
And I'm Colin. Bye. Thank you for listening.